good, y'all? Dr.Trehunna. Now today I want to make a video on how bad exactly is sugar in the first place, right? Because we grew up all our life of consuming sugar, right? So then when you come across somebody like me and say, hey man, you should watch out for your sugar intake, a lot of people's like, okay, well I've been eating it all my entire life. Why do I gotta watch out for it? So today what we're gonna talk about is what exactly sugar does to the human body and why you want to just watch how much intake of sugar you're having on a daily basis if you want to thrive and live optimally and reclaim your health, okay? So first things first, if you're somebody who cares about your skin is correlated, or how clear your skin is correlated and is dependent on how much sugar you're receiving on a daily basis. Why? So believe it or not, the intestines, or the lining of your intestines, is literally your skin inside out, all right? So what your skin reflects is how your insides, or what is actually going on within your body, okay? And inside your stomach. So that's why a lot of people who have stomach issues also have issues such as psoriasis or eczema or just skin issues regardless. That's because their gut is kind of messed up and it's the microbes that's happening in your body. So inside your intestines, you actually have biota or a microbiome. And basically what these do, it helps your body produce extra energy, and you actually need this bacteria to be inside your gut because it's going to help your body once again create energy and just help create things such as short chain fatty acids that's going to basically help regulate your hormones, okay? Even lower your blood sugar here and there. But if you continue to give your body a lot of sugar, the wrong type of microbe is going to grow, because what's happening is the bad bacteria, okay, is actually going to start growing. And the bad bacteria thrives and only consumes sugar. Just like a cancer cell does not use regular energy, it can only use sugar. So these things that basically harm your body is dependent on how much sugar you intake. That's why there's a direct correlation between how heavy you are, or if you're obese, to cancer. You don't see a lot of people who is skinny to have cancer. It might happen, right, congenitally, or it might just somewhat be in their genetics. It's all dependent on how much sugar you're consuming, and 9 times out of 10 if you was overweight or not, okay? So if you're somebody who cares to have clear skin, have you ever seen people that got skin tags, right? Or they got their little bumps that's coming out of their neck or whatever, and you're like, okay, what is that? Or you see people that got like darker parts of their skin, such as like the neck or any place where your skin rubs together, right? That's called nigricans and xanthosis. And what that means, that is overstimulated melanocytes, okay? But all of these things can only happen through sugar because of what's happening within your body. There's these things called AGEs, which is advanced glycation end products, and these cause the miscoloring on your skin, okay? The liver spots, once again, the dark spots, etc., all right? So you need to cut out your sugar, especially if you're somebody who's noticing that you're breaking out, you're having acne, your eczema or psoriasis is flaming up, etc., okay? 2, if you want to live healthy, then you need to go ahead and watch out for your sugar intake. It's literally that simple, all right? And what I'm talking about is sugar literally affects the immune system. So the more sugar you have, right, it's literally weakening your immune system in general, okay? So it basically kind of impairs your white blood cells, and now your white blood cells are not able to do their job correctly. And that's just not white blood cells, it's every single cell in your body, even your red blood cells, you know? So that's why when you do an HbA1c test, that's dependent on how much sugar you had in a span of 3 months. So if your HbA1c is 6, that means that you've been having a lot of sugar throughout the course of 3 months. This is just not what you've been doing in your life. It's a snapshot of what you've been doing basically quarterly, you know? So what you need to do is watch out for your sugar intake, especially if you're somebody who's very sickly, or you start to realize for some odd reason, I'm starting to get sick way more often. 9 times out of 10, it's contingent on how much sugar you've been consuming. Because a lot of people don't know the average American consumes 150 pounds of sugar a year, right? So now you're probably telling yourself, Trey, I never eat 150 pounds of sugar because I look at my labels, or I'm never just putting 8 tablespoons of sugar in my coffee, etc. They hide sugar in America. America is probably one of the only civilizations, or the first worlds, that are able to hide sugar. For instance, highly refined flour, such as bread, such as your bagel, right? These things are really loaded with sugar. okay? But you don't see it. You know why? Because it's in the glucose section, or it's in the carb section. My bad, excuse me. So because it's in the carb section, you're thinking, oh, well, I'm not having sugar. It says no sugar added. The reason why they say no sugar added is because it got so much sugar in it, they don't have to add anymore, okay? Because all we did is we just put it all in this one section called carbohydrate section. Carbs and glucose are the exact same thing to the human body. Your body cannot literally tell the difference, okay? Tip number 3, the reason why you want to cut out sugar is if you're somebody who wants to lose some weight, 9 times out of 10, you have to watch your sugar intake. So sugar is not a nutrient for the body, okay? Glucose is, right? But sugar itself is not. So glucose, when you're receiving it, your body can literally run off this, but it can also run off fatty acids. But when you're just giving your body the straight sugar, you are basically killing the inside of your body, because your body at one point in time, like right now, if you're fasted, your body only probably has 1 teaspoon of sugar floating around in your body right now, which is basically 4 grams of carbs, 4 grams of carbs, right? So now if you look at your bagel, and your bagel got 50 grams of carbs, that means you're just literally adding in 10 extra teaspoons of sugar inside your body. And what do you think your body's gonna do if it's not accustomed to this? It's not supposed to have this amount of sugar. It's gonna start promoting obesity, okay? Now, ironically, that when you give your body a lot more sugar, then the bad bacteria in your body start to proliferate. Which means what? Now you finally give me the energy that I need so we can start duplicating and replicating more of us. So now if you have more bad bacteria, then it's gonna start signaling to your brain, hey man, we're growing and we want you to start craving more sugar. That's why the days when you have that bagel, or you go to Chick-fil-A, you get them Chick-fil-A minis, 3 or 4 hours later, what sounds good? Ooh, man, that smoothie sounds amazing. You go to Subway, oh wow, that cookie at the Subway line that I never touched looks a little bit more appealing to me at the time. All of this is because you're giving your body a lot of sugar, and your body kind of basically reacts to what you do, okay? The human body's not stupid. Your body only wants to survive when it's all said and done. So just like an alcoholic, nobody woke up one day and became an alcoholic. You start craving alcohol. If you never had alcohol before, you can never be an alcoholic. But because you continuously provide your body this energy, which is glucose, then your body's gonna start craving it more. Simple. Everything happens for a reason. If you're somebody that's be carnivore and you just eat meat all day, your body's gonna crave meat. Now, ironically, a lot of Americans, they crave sugar. That's why they say, oh, well, my cycle's coming around, Trey. I just had to have some cookies and Nutter Butters and ice cream. That's because your body is contingent and it knows, hey, during this time period, this individual always give me X. So you're gonna start craving X, which is what? Something sugar-based, or carb-based, which is still sugar-based. All right? So if you want to lose weight, if you want clear skin, if you start noticing that you're getting sicker a little bit more, you need to watch out for your sugar intake. And once again, carbs and sugar is the exact same thing in the human body. Your body cannot tell the difference. At one point in time, your body only has about 1 teaspoon of sugar flowing around your system. And now keep in mind, 4 grams of carbs is 1 teaspoon worth. So now what I want you to do is look at your muffin, and I want you to look at your low carb bread, and I want you to look at your fruit. Just Google your fruit that you like to consume day in and day out. And now you're gonna realize, oh, this is why I always crave these things. This is why I can't go 6 hours without it, because I'm always giving my body these things. They're just hiding it on the label. Welcome to America. All right. So if you're somebody that really wants to lose weight and start seeing the scale drop consistently, watch out for processed foods, right? Even if it's what's them joints called? A Kind bar, right? Where it's a granola bar, so a lot of people think granola is healthy when it's really not, right? And watch out for anything that is nature made, right? Like such as almonds, but it's honey roasted. Honey roasted almonds. Why do you think it's honey roasted? They put in sugar or honey, which is carb based or sugar based, on your honey or on your almonds. All right, it's really that simple. So hopefully y'all learned something today. Best believe you're gonna have a better immune system if you go ahead and do this. Best believe your skin's gonna start clearing up, and best believe you're just gonna overall feel better and you're gonna see the scale drop if you start ducking sugar. All right. That's your reset tip of the day. It's gonna help you stay snatched all the time. You know, it's summertime. Talk to you soon.